You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, stay tuned for a brief announcement about live geolocation at the end of this video. Okay, so this video was part video and part slideshow. The first 9 seconds of the video were what I like to call the usual. In other words, a pickup truck driving down the road. I get lots of videos like that. And then the last 5 seconds of the video is a string of photos that are shown very quickly, like 16 different photos in 5 seconds. Now, it's often the case when people do slideshows like this that the photos tend to be taken around the same area at around the same time. So I figured I'd try to find one of them and then see if that would help me find the rest. I focused on the video first. I could see that you were passing some kind of car dealer here, but I was having a lot of trouble spotting any clues that would help me figure out which one. I noticed that there was what looked like it might be the name of the car dealer on the side of the building. I was having a really hard time reading it, but I did manage to catch one frame of the video where it pretty clearly said MANN, M-A-N-N. That helped me find the MANN Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram car dealer. So I went to check it out and see if that was one in your video. It was. Driving north on Kentucky Highway 686 in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. So I confirmed that the car dealer was the one from your video, so I figured I'd move on to see if I could figure out where any of the other photos were taken. 2 of the photos appear to be in a Kroger parking lot. You can see the sign. And that was pretty easy because the Kroger is just a bit south on the same road as the car dealer. There's one photo in the slideshow that appears to show some kind of sign way in the back, and I think it could be this Days Inn sign. The Days Inn is a little bit north of where the other locations are. It's closer to Interstate 64. And to get a view like that of that sign, I figured you might need to be over near the Sunoco that's across the street, kind of near the Budget Inn. I saw this post in the parking lot there that I thought could be the post that we see in the photo, but there wasn't really enough to confirm that with certainty. So I'm like 50% sure on that one. I really wanted to locate this photo that appears to have some kind of like maybe containers in the background, and there's this sign with like this BB logo, I think. But I couldn't figure out what that logo was. It wasn't one I recognized, so I couldn't really find it. I really wanted to try to find a location that I think is in photo number 1 and photo number 13. They both show a fence, and I think it's the same location because the fence kind of looks the same, and there's this tree in the background that looks like it's the same tree. But there wasn't really enough information to figure that out, and I'm not even sure that all of these places are in Mount Sterling. So I looked for a little bit, but I decided to call it since I wasn't entirely sure if I was even in the right place. By the way, the 4th photo in your slideshow shows some kind of mountaintop, which looked a lot like Pilot Mountain in Pinnacle, North Carolina, which you guys might remember from episode 121. But I didn't really have enough information to confirm that, and it seemed maybe improbable because Pinnacle, North Carolina is like 300 miles away from Mount Sterling, Kentucky, so possible, but unless you were on a road trip or something, maybe not likely. The rest of the photos mostly showed like trees and things that were not really identifiable, so I couldn't find any of those. Okay, so you know I've been talking about trying to do live geolocation for you guys. That is a bit of a challenge on this platform right now because TikTok has not given me the ability to stream from my desktop. However, it looks like I can do it from... I requested that functionality. They gave it to me right away. You hear that, TikTok? And I was playing around in OBS this morning trying to figure out how to set up my stream to show you guys the things I would like to show you if I were to do a live geolocation. So please go subscribe to my channel over there so that you won't miss it if I go live. That's all for now, guys. If anybody else would like me to figure out where one of their videos was recorded, please tag me in a comment on that video.